you guys for tuning in for another episode of Keep Pounding _ TV. I'm your host, Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat. Today we're here to talk about a very special episode, Jordan Hare, and why he deserves one shot to lose himself in the Carolina Panthers roster. But first, I got one quick question to ask you. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I like the Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers like I like the Panthers, give it a dab. Today you're going to hear a story of perseverance, of effort, of determination, of humility, and why this could end up a roster spot for Mr. Jordan Hare. Let's get into it. I want to start this episode off by talking about the respect that I have for this young man. A lot of people do a lot of things to get themselves in a better position in life, and it may be seen silly to some people, it may seem unprofessional, but when you're on your last leg, when you believe in yourself, when you're desperate enough to show the world that I belong, you'll go out there, you'll hold a sign, even though it says I need hot wings for pass rush or whatever it may have said. I respect this guy. He believes in himself, and if nobody else believes in me in this world, I'm definitely gonna believe in myself. It takes a lot of courage, admirability, respect, and that's what I have for him. So this first clip, what I'm gonna show you is his interview and why he did what he did. Let's take a look at it.
So why are you doing this?
I just want a shot. Have a long football career, and I'm ready for it to keep going. I'm ready to move on to the next level.
What separates you from everybody else? Why you?
I just feel like, I think we talked about a little earlier, it takes a lot of humility to do something like this. I know what it's like. I've been an underdog my entire football career. I know what it's like to work hard. I know what it's like to be sixth string. I know what it's like to work from the bottom to the top. So I think that's what separates me. I'm willing to come out here and do what it takes, no matter what it takes.
I really love his level of commitment to go to the extent of holding a sign saying we'll pass rush for chicken wings to get a roster spot. This haven't been the first time he had to prove himself that he belonged. He also, coming out of high school, had no D1 offers. If it wasn't for an enhanced counter with a Missouri football coach, he would never got the chance to walk on. Also, he became team captain, hard worker, worked his way up the ladder. On top of that, he went undrafted. He also played overseas. My man's 6'2", 265, a little bit undersized for a defensive end, but that's okay. 13 games in 2017. He had 33 tackles, 7.5 sacks. I'm telling you, man, when I seen on film, I love as a linebacker, okay? My man can move. He's not the fastest. He doesn't have good lateral speed. He gets hung on blocks a lot, but he's very tough, has good hands. He knows how to swipe his hands, get around people. He also plays low, good center of gravity, and that allows him to make plays. Let me show you what I'm talking about. On his first play, he's at the bottom of the screen. You'll see he's at a stand-up defensive end role, and he's going to scrape over the top to make this play. If the Carolina Panthers were to sign him, this would be the best position for him to be the stand-up end or kind of be like an outside linebacker in the 3-4 defense scheme. Like I said, he's not the fastest or not the quickest, but he does play low. And one thing that sticks out on tape is he does play the backside real well. He also diagnoses plays real well. So linebacker spot, outside linebacker spot do real well for him. On this next play right here, you'll see one of the main jobs as a defensive end linebacker, if you're on the outside, is to squeeze that quarterback in. Make that quarterback step up. This is exactly what he does. He applies pressure on this quarterback. Quarterback steps up. Now he has to recover. You have to recover, fight back across inside, make the play. This is kind of things he can do from an outside linebacker spot. Like I say, he's a little undersized, but I could definitely see him in an outside linebacker role. So if you know me, man, I'm a sucker for people who fight hard, man. I love effort, man. I don't care what nobody says. You may not be the fastest guy on the field, may not be the strongest guy on the field, but give me some effort. On this play right here, you'll see he's fighting across the face to get an assist. He doesn't get off the block. He gets in there at the end, but my man is fight. He's giving it all he's got. If your ass is on that field until that whistle blow, you better make yourself useful. He's fighting across, and I love that. I love effort. This is the kind of thing, man, to show you that he's working hard to get to where he needs to be. He's a guy that I can see them beefing up, getting in the weight room, beefing him up, and he can overcome challenges like these, but good effort on this play. This is what he could bring to our team. So against Texas, you'll see more of this effort that he brings. He's taking on a double team, and he fights across, man. He fights across like a bat out of hell, and I love it, man. You can't teach this, man. Either you're going to give it or you're not going to give it. And this is something that you can definitely see that he has in his heart to want to be the best, want to fight, and he makes a play right here. Nothing's going to hold him back. Last but not least, what happens when you're not the fastest? What happens when you're not the strongest? How do you get separation? Well, let me show you. If you look on the screen right here, my man uses his hands. This is what I love about him. Uses his hands on this play. He knocks down the offensive tackle's hand. Then he plays low. He dips that shoulder, rounds that corner, make that play. When you're not the fastest, you got to use what you got to get them guys off you to create separation. Then you close in and make the play. I love this guy. My man has a heart of a lion. He definitely could be an asset to our team if Carolina picks him up. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're trying to get to 5K subscribers. We get to 5K. Got some real cool giveaways we're going to do. Get in the comment section. What do you guys feel about this? I know that the odds are against him. The 90-man roster has already been set. So in order for him to make that 90-man roster, somebody had to get cut that Carolina thought they wanted, maybe not want no more. So the odds against him. This happened in New England a while back. Dude's done outside for a month outside Gillette Stadium. Nobody picked him up. So best of luck. I think my man has a heart of gold. I got much respect for him. Can't wait to see how this thing turns out. I think he could bring some value to us, man. So you never know. Hey, I'm your host, Grande Gato. Let the church say, down.